So I don't normally make really long form videos or really serious videos all the time. I usually just like to show off the projects that I get to work on. And I like to make funny videos and make people laugh by cracking jokes and just having fun. But I thought it was a nice night to go for a walk. And I have this section of neighborhood. It's a nice place where I can be kind of left alone, and I like to come over here. It's next to the interstate. You can see the interstate in the background. It's next to the interstate, and it's a nice area to kind of get away from all the noise out in the world. And I really just wanted to talk about life in general. I don't know, I'm really just kind of riffing here, but I just wanted to say that if you feel like kind of stuck in life, like you're going to your 9 to 5 and you're not quite feeling fulfilled, if you have a dream, you definitely need to start planning, okay? It doesn't mean you got to sit down and start writing it out, although that's not a bad idea. Start thinking 5 years down the road. Where do you want to be? What's going to make you happy and fulfilled, right? Even if it's just work. What do you want to do for fun? How do you imagine your life every day, day in, day out? If you didn't have a job, or if you didn't have to worry about bills, how do you imagine your life day to day? What would you do? If you had unlimited money, what would you do? How would you live? Whatever your answer to that question, no matter what it might be, that's your starting point. If you have any idea of what you would want to do day to day, if you had all the money in the world to do it and all the time, what would you do? Would you spend time with friends? Would you spend time with family? Would you go do fun activities? Would you travel? No matter what it is, whatever the answer to that question, that's your starting point. And you need to start thinking about how you can create your life to revolve around the things that you want to do. I remember working in a job where all I did all day long was listen to music in headphones and just work. I didn't really talk to many people in this job position, so I had all day to think about everything and anything. And so I did. I would just think about my life and where I wanted to be, and you can too. And that's kind of how my journey started. I started imagining a better life for me and my wife. I started imagining living my day-to-day, doing the things that I want to do. That's the secret. Figuring out how you can design your life around the things that you want to do, whether that's starting a business, whether that's just hanging out with friends and family all the time. You know, although my life isn't quite where I want it to be, it's still fulfilling, and my life is very fulfilling. There are going to be hard times. Don't get me wrong, it's not easy. There's always hard times, right? And I'm in one of those hard times right now. In my business, in life, I feel like things sometimes can become overwhelming, and sometimes things just don't work out for you in the way that you imagine. But you got to stay positive, and you got to continue pushing through that feeling, because life is like ebbs and flows, right? Ups and downs. And I just realized that right now, in this very moment, I'm in a down spot, but I know maybe a month from now or a week from now, things could turn around and I could be up here again. So it's learning to deal with the ebbs and flows of life, whether that's business, relationships, money, whatever it is, there's ebbs and flows to it. I definitely encourage everybody to think about life like that, in that manner, every day, day in, day out. How do I want to live? What do I need to do to get there, to get to the point of where I want to be in life and how I want to live? What do I need? Do I need money? Do I need time? What do I need? What do I need? And how can I get there? And just know that it's going to take time. It doesn't happen overnight. It takes a lot of work sometimes. You know, everybody's life is different. But I fully believe that if you have an idea of what you want to do with your life, then that's your goal, and that will give you something to be driven for. I really want to own my own shop on my own property and stop paying rent to other people. I'm not there yet. I'm nowhere near there. But that's my goal, and that keeps me motivated. I want to have land. I want to have space, and that's what keeps me motivated and driven to keep working really, really hard. And so I definitely encourage everybody to just sit down and take 10 minutes a day or 5 minutes a day and just think about and imagine yourself living that kind of life. And that'll give you a good starting point.